What up Chicken Nugs, it's your girl Lai-Dee Flegman and welcome to my other channel where I talk and ramble on about random topics that I find interesting. Be that weird oddities like the Mandela effect, spooky topics like Dark Disney World, and more wholesome topics like talking about notebooks. Yes, they may be videos that are coming out in the near future, but for today we are talking about journaling, or specifically this journaling iceberg that I made myself. Now, let's give a little bit of a backstory, shall we? I'm an avid journaler and love journaling, like capital L-O-V-E love journaling, and also buying journals and making them and buying all the supplies that come with that, which means I've amassed a rather large collection. But there are times when I have literally no idea what I should do with them all, and I know that's a major problem for others too. So I decided to make an iceberg with all the different ways you can use your notebooks, ranging from normal everyday types of journaling right at the top, to more weird and niche style of journaling in the lower layers. I'm sure you all know how your typical iceberg works now. So sit back, relax, go grab some snacks, get a cuppa, and we'll get into it, shall we? Layer 1. Layer 1 is the newbie journaler. You've just bought your first notebook and that fancy pen you've been eyeing up. But what now? Daily journal. Let's begin with the first journal idea on the list, the daily journal. With this type of journal, the possibilities are honestly endless. You can capture the mundane moments, from the morning cuppa to the evening stroll around the block, all the way to the major events like birthdays, holidays and special occasions. It's a space to reflect on your thoughts, emotions and experiences, whether they're small victories or big challenges that you've overcome. It's a great snapshot of your life in real time and a treasure trove of memories waiting to be revisited. You can kick it up a notch with a Dear Diary style journal and really tap into your inner teenager. I must say, out of all the journals that I've got, I've never actually done the whole Dear Diary style of journal, something that I may have to try out at some time. Planners. Next up we have planners. It could be a work planner or a school planner or even an events planner. With a planner you can schedule your tasks and appointments, set goals and deadlines and track your progress along the way. It's a space to prioritise your time and energy, ensuring that you're focusing on what truly matters to you. Whether you're a busy professional juggling multiple projects, a student managing coursework, or someone simply trying to stay on top of daily responsibilities, a planner can help you stay organised, focused and motivated to achieve your goals. Bullet journal. And the last one at the top of the list is a bullet journal. It was developed by Ryder Carroll back in 2012-13ish and is a very popular way to journal. The bullet journal is a versatile organisational system that combines elements of a planner, to-do list and journal into one customisable format. At its core, the bullet journal revolves around the use of bullet points to signal different types of tasks and events. Rapid logging is the key, with short, concise entries that capture the essence of each item. You start by creating an index to track contents of your journal, followed by future logs to plan ahead, and monthly spreads to outline major events and goals. As you complete tasks or migrate them to a future date, you mark them accordingly to keep track of your progress. And let's not forget all the additional bits you can add like habit trackers, gratitude lists, a year in pixels, and all that jazz to make it as personalised to your own needs. The beauty of the bullet journal lies in its flexibility and adaptability, allowing you to design a system that works best for you, while fostering mindfulness, productivity and creativity. Now I've tried this style quite a few times, but I just can't get away with it. Layer 2. On to Layer 2. You're now a beginner journaler. You've bought another journal or two and are itching to do more journaling. But what about? Gratitude journal. Well, how about a gratitude journal? To start a gratitude journal, simply set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a beautiful sunrise, a kind gesture from a friend, or a moment of peace and quiet. A good way to use a gratitude journal is to write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, focusing on specific details and how they made you feel. Over time, this practice helps shift your perspective towards gratitude, even in challenging times, and encourages you to notice and appreciate the abundance of goodness around you. Affirmation journal. Much like a gratitude journal, an affirmation journal is where you can write down any positive affirmations that resonate with you. These affirmations can focus on areas such as self-love, success, abundance, or personal growth. Take time each day to read and reflect on your affirmations, repeating them out loud or quietly to yourself. Visualize the positive outcomes that represent and embody the feelings of empowerment and confidence they evoke. Put simply, be nice to yourself. An affirmation journal can help you rewire your subconscious mind, boost your self-esteem, and manifest a life filled with happy moments. List journals. Lists. We all love making lists. No, don't you lie back there. I know you love a good list, whether it's in tier, top 10 or A to Z form. A list journal is another great way to use your notebooks. The beauty of a list journal lies in its simplicity, offering a straightforward yet effective way to stay organised and focused in all areas of life. These lists can range from to-do lists and shopping lists to bucket lists and goal lists. Hell, you could even make a list of your favourite YouTubers. The choice is yours, so long as I'm on that list, obviously. The idea is to capture specific info and can be customised to suit your needs. Then use bullet points, check boxes, or numbering to organise items within each list, making it easy to track progress and to check off completed tasks. Goal tracker journals. Another great idea for a journal that would go great with the lists would be the Goal Tracker Journal. A Goal Tracker Journal is great for monitoring your personal and professional goals. To utilise this type of journal effectively, you want to start defining clear, specific and achievable goals across different areas of your life, such as your career, health, relationships, personal development, etc, etc. Review your progress often and update your journal accordingly, adjusting your strategies as needed. You could incorporate progress charts to stay inspired and focused on your objectives. The idea is to gain valuable insights into your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement through what goals you complete. Inspirational Quotes Journal. And what better way to keep your spirits up and motivated than an inspirational quotes journal? An inspirational quotes journal is a great source of motivation and encouragement, especially on those days when you're feeling down. All them inspirational quotes you see on Facebook and Insta will be perfect to write in this journal. Plus, it stops you looking like a passive-aggressive twunt telling the world that you're a good parent. Kick it up a notch and surround the quotes with colourful doodles, stickers, washi tape, or whatever you feel looks good. Take time each day to read through your journal and reflect on the quotes, allowing their wisdom to uplift your spirits and fuel your aspirations. Layer 3. Layer 3 is the intermediate journaler. You're getting more comfortable with journaling, bought even more journals, and probably some stickers and a pack of washi tape too. Mood tracker journals. We'll start with the mood tracker journal. Now granted, a mood tracker is technically more a page idea for a bullet journal, but hey, you do you. A mood tracker journal is a tool for monitoring and understanding your emotional well-being over time. What you do with a mood tracker is track your mood, obviously, using a designated system such as colour-coded symbols or descriptive labels. The idea is that by consistently tracking your mood, you can identify patterns, triggers and fluctuations in your emotional state, gaining valuable insights into your mental health and overall well-being. Additionally, you can include space for notes or reflections, allowing you to record events, activities and thoughts that may influence your mood. The practice of self-awareness and reflection can help recognise negative patterns and implement coping strategies to cultivate greater emotional resilience. Creative journal. We got a crafty one with this next one, a creative journal. Creative journaling is what I like to call a mashup between written journaling and artsy stuff. You can unleash your imagination and let your creativity run wild through writing, drawing, painting, collaging, and so much more. Experiment with colours and textures and materials to create vibrant and dynamic pages that reflect your unique voice. And there are no rules or limitations, just pure artistic freedom to explore ideas and emotions in whatever way feels right to you. Use your creative journal to capture moments of inspiration, expression of your thoughts and feelings, or simply play and have fun with different artistic techniques. Self-care journal. One of my favourite styles of journaling is the self-care journal, which is a dedicated space for prioritising and nurturing your mental, emotional and physical well-being. In a self-care journal, you can explore various practices and activities that promote self-love, relaxation and personal growth. The best way to use this type of journal is to reflect on needs, desires and boundaries so that you can set intentions for how you want to care for yourself. Because, newsflash, chicken nugs, we need to be looking after ourselves. But seriously, you can incorporate self-care rituals such as medication trackers, gratitude exercises, affirmations or pampering routines. Additionally, you can use your journal to track your self-care activities, jot down insights and reflections, and celebrate your progresses and achievements along the way. Honestly, if you suffer from depression or anxiety or both, this kind of journal is a lifesaver. You can trust me on that one. Travel journals. A travel journal can be used in a few different ways, like for example, they can be used to chronicle your travels. In a travel journal, you can document your itinerary, record memorable moments, and reflect on your experiences and your feelings. You can jot down observations, sketch landmarks, add tickets and mementos, and even write postcards to yourself to put in your journal when you arrive home. Travel journals can also provide a space for practical information, such as transportation details, accommodation reviews, and restaurant recommendations. Another way to use your travel journal is as a way to plan future adventures, from brainstorming destinations to creating bucket lists to travel goals. You can also research and jot down information about potential destinations, including attractions to visit, activities to try, and local restaurants to visit. But hey, that's not all. You could also track your expenses, budget allocation, and important booking details, and additionally you could use the journal to make packing lists, noting essentials and specific items needed for different countries or specific activities. Bucket list journal. A little like a goal journal, a bucket list journal is somewhere you can write down all your life goals you want to accomplish before you pop your clogs. In a bucket list journal, you can compile a list of all the things you want to do, see and achieve, from travelling to exotic destinations and trying new cuisines, to learning a new language or mastering a skill. You could even break down larger goals into smaller, actionable steps and track your progress as you check off each accomplishment, or even write down some motivational and inspirational quotes to help you keep going. Word of the Day Journal. A Word of the Day journal is a creative way to expand your vocabulary and enhance your language skills. In this journal, you select a new word every day and dedicate a page to exploring its meaning, usage, and significance. Start by writing down a word at the top of the page, along with its definition and pronunciation. You could also then include examples of the word usage in sentences or phrases to deepen your understanding. Additionally, consider incorporating synonyms, antonyms, and related words to further enrich your vocabulary. Sentence of the Day Journal. Similar to the Word of the Day journal, a Sentence of the Day journal is a delightful way to capture the essence of everyday moments through memorable, thought-provoking or amusing sentences. These sentences can come from various sources, such as conversations you've had with friends, or maybe quotes from books, or even overheard conversations you've encountered throughout your day. Each entry is like a tiny snapshot, with anecdotes and insights that capture the charm and spontaneity of everyday life, one sentence at a time. Food Journal. Next up, we have a foodie journal. A food journal has many uses and is a great way to track your dietary habits, promoting mindful eating, and supporting your health and wellness goals. You could keep a food diary where you track what you eat during the day, including meals, beverages, snacks, and portion sizes. In addition to recording your daily meals and snacks, you could use your food journal to write out your favourite recipes, jot down cooking tips and tricks, and experiment with new dishes. Furthermore, it can serve as a repository of thoughts on dining experiences, favourite dishes, and standout eateries. It's also a great way to track your water intake. Remember, you must stay hydrated, chicken nuggets. Movie and Show Tracker Journal. A movie and show journal is a fun and rather organised way to keep track of the films and shows you watch, as well as your thoughts and ratings of each one. You can create a list of movies and shows you want to watch, organising them by genre, release date, or streaming availability. As you watch each film or episode, you can record when you watched it and your personal rating or review. You could also include additional information, such as the director, cast, plot summary, use your favourite scenes, or any insights or reflections you have while watching. Reading Journal. A reading journal is a wonderful companion for book lovers that provides a space to record and reflect on your reading journey. With this type of journal, you can keep track of the books you read, as well as your thoughts, impressions, and insights about each one. Every time you start a new book, log the title, author, and date you started and finished. You could also include additional information about the book, including genre, page count, and a brief summary of the plot. Additionally, you can use a book journal to create reading lists, to write down book recommendations, and keep track of books you want to read in the future. Study Notes Journal. The Study Notes Journal is an essential tool for students and lifelong learners alike, providing a dedicated space to organise, review and reinforce key concepts and information. In a Study Notes Journal, you can record your class notes, lecture summaries, textbook highlights and additional research findings, to name just a few. You can create sections or chapters for each subject or topic that you're studying, as this makes it easier to locate specific information when you need it. You can also include memory recall and critical thinking pages. challenges. You can also try and incorporate self-assessment activities, such as practice quizzes and flashcards to test your knowledge and identify areas for further review. Whether you're preparing for a test, writing a research paper, or simply expanding your knowledge, a study notes journal is an indispensable companion on your academic journey. 30-Day Challenges Journal. Last on this list is the 30-Day Challenges Journal. This type of journal is where you commit to completing a specific challenge or goal over the course of 30 days. Start by choosing a challenge that aligns with your interests, goals, or areas you want to improve upon, such as daily exercising, practicing mindfulness, writing daily gratitude lists, or learning a new skill. Then, each day you record your experiences and emotions related to the challenge. Another form of the 30-day challenge is the journaling challenge, where you write about a specific topic or theme, ranging from gratitude and self-discovery to goal setting and storytelling, for the duration of 30 days. Similarly, a 30-day art challenge encourages you to flex your creative muscles and explore different artistic techniques, styles, and mediums. Whichever type of 30-day challenge you decide to try, tracking it in a journal is a great practice to keep. Layer 4. On Layer 4, you've garnered a shelf full of empty and half-used notebooks, and you're now obsessed with a couple of brands of pens. You've now leveled up to Advanced Journaler. Stream of Consciousness Journal. First up on Layer 4, we have the Stream of Consciousness Journal, which is a unique form of journaling that involves writing without any predetermined structure or editing. Instead of focusing on coherence and structure, you focus on free flow, uninterrupted expression of thoughts and feelings. Don't worry about spelling mistakes or even if it makes sense. Just let your words spill out unfiltered and uncensored. All you need to do is simply set a designated time every day, mornings or evenings are usually a great time, and then for 30 minutes, write continuously without pausing to judge or censor your thoughts. The idea is to tap into your subconscious mind, access deeper insights, and cultivate a sense of presence and mindfulness. Because by embracing the raw and unfiltered nature of your thoughts, you can gain clarity, release pent-up emotions, and uncover hidden truths about yourself. 5-Year Journal. A 5-year journal is certainly a daunting looking journal, but once you break it down, it's actually super simple. Unlike traditional journals where each entry is freeform and contained to 1 year, a 5-year journal is designed with designated spaces for each day of the year across 5 consecutive years. You write a brief entry, similar to the Sentence of a Day journal, that encapsulates key moments from the day. It's super easy to create this style of journal with existing notebooks too, just by sectioning each page into 5 equal parts and labelling each section with the consecutive year. As you progress through the years, your journal becomes a fascinating record of your life, and a great way to reflect on how your perspectives, priorities, and circumstances have changed over the years. Prompt Journal. Another one of my favourite ways to use up spare notebooks is with a prompt journal. Whether it's for journaling, creative writing, or for studying, a prompt journal is a versatile tool for creativity, self-reflection, and growth. If you're anything like me, first off, let's go drink that cup of tea because let's face it, you've left it somewhere and it's gone very cold. And second, you'll love using journaling prompts and or writing prompts. Well, a prompt journal is where you write down every prompt you find or create to use at a later date. These prompts can include 30-day challenges, creative writing prompts for plot outlining, or even those thoughts you have in the shower. And when you need some inspiration for your journaling, all you need to do is open up your prompt journal to a random page and find one that resonates with you. All About Me Journal. Want to create a journal but have no idea what to write about at all, but also want to have your life story written down? Oddly specific, but okay. You'd enjoy an All About Me journal, which is a personalised space for self-expression and a way to document who you are. It serves as a repository for documenting your journey through life, providing a snapshot at your dreams, aspirations, and life experience. Write about various aspects of your life, such as personality traits, moral values, hobbies, beliefs, passions, and everything in between. Other things you could include are memorabilia, photos, drawings, and letters. The key is to make your All About Me journal a reflection of your real self. Future Log Journal. A future log journal is a forward-looking tool designated to help you organise upcoming events, goals, and commitments. It serves as a centralised space for visualising your future timeline, making it easier to stay on track and prioritise your tasks and responsibilities. You start by creating a calendar spread that spans several months or even an entire year, depending on your needs. Then divide the journal into sections corresponding to different months, with enough space to write down important dates, deadlines, and milestones. As you plan ahead, jot down any future appointments, events or commitments you're aware of, such as birthdays, vacations, work deadlines or social gatherings. As well as recording specific dates and events, you can also use your future log to set long-term goals, track progress on projects, and plan for major life events. Dream journal. Do you dream? Are you left confused in the morning when you wake up? If so, a dream journal is probably a great idea for you. A dream journal is a way of recording and exploring the rich tapestry of our dreams to preserve the details, emotions, and imagery of our slumbers. As soon as you wake up, you want to scribble down everything you can remember before it fades from memory. That includes any specific events, people, places, emotions, and any recurring themes or symbols. In addition to recording the details of your dreams, consider reflecting on the significance and meaning behind them. By delving into the symbolism and themes of your dreams, you can gain insight into your subconscious mind, unresolved emotions, and innermost desires. By cultivating a habit of dream journaling, you can deepen your understanding of yourself, unlock hidden insights, and embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Current events journal. Moving on now to a current events journal, which is a great way for staying informed and aware of important news and events happening around the world. It serves as a space to document and reflect on significant developments, trends, and issues with your own thoughts and feelings. Basically, every time you read or watch something that resonates with you, you want to take notes in the journal about the key events, headlines, and topics that have caught your eye. Summarize the main points of the story while also stating your own thoughts and opinions, as well as writing down questions and areas for further exploration. You want to use your journal as a tool for critical thinking, analysis, and reflection on the world around you, allowing you to engage with diverse perspectives and viewpoints, challenge your assumptions, and seek to understand complex issues from multiple angles. Fitness journal. Do you know how you fit this? Fit this Sorry, I apologise for my childish behaviour. A fitness journal is a great tool for tracking your workouts, progress, and overall health and wellness journey. Consider using a combination of written entries, charts, tables, graphs, anything to make your journal visually appealing and easy to navigate. In addition to this, use your journal to record other relevant information such as body measurements, energy levels, moods, and even diet and calorie intake. By using a fitness journal consistently, you can gain valuable insights into your habits, strengths, and areas of growth, ultimately helping you achieve and maintain a healthier, happier lifestyle. Date night journal. Last one on this tier, and we have the Date Night Journal, which is a delightful keepsake designed to capture and cherish the memories of your special moments together as a couple. It's a great personalised record of your dates, documenting the experiences, adventures, and meaningful connections you share with your boo. After every date, take some time to reflect on what happened, writing down all the fun little things you want to remember years to come. Share what you enjoyed about the date, what made it memorable, and any insights or discoveries you made about yourselves or each other. You could also include photos, memorabilia, tickets, leaflets, menus, and any other mementos to enhance your journal entries and bring your memories to life. Layer 5. We're getting pretty deep now with Layer 5. You've got a bucket of washi tape, stickers and pens and new paper and paints and a butt ton of notebooks. You're now a crafty journaler. Art journal. First up is the art journal. An art journal is a creative and expressive space where you can explore your thoughts, feelings, and ideas through various artistic mediums. It serves as a personal canvas for experimentation, reflection, and self-expression, which allows you to combine visual imagery with words and symbols to convey your deepest, innermost thoughts and feelings. Approach each page with an open mind and a willingness to explore and experiment with different techniques and materials. Let go of perfectionism and judgment, and allow your intuition and creativity to guide your artistic expression. Collage, mixed media, sketching, watercolours, the sky is limitless. You can create visual representations of your emotions, your dreams and memories, or explore themes and subjects that inspire. Over time, your art journal will become a visual diary of your creative outlet of expression. Sketch journal. Much like an art journal, a sketchbook journal is another great way for artists of all levels to capture ideas and inspirations through quick sketches and drawings. It serves as a portable and flexible space where you can explore your creativity and hone your drawing skills. Carry your sketchbook journal with you wherever you go, along with a selection of your favourite drawing materials such as pencils, pens, markers, and watercolours. Be prepared to sketch whenever inspiration strikes, whether you're at home, on the go, or out exploring the world. world. Allow yourself to draw freely and pull from your emotions and surroundings, letting your creative juices flow. Don't worry about creating perfect or finished drawings either. Just focus on capturing the essence of what you see or imagine. You can always finish it off at a later date. The scrapbook. A scrapbook journal is a creative way to preserve and showcase memories, mementos, and stories in a very personalised and visually appealing format. It combines elements of traditional scrapbooking with journaling to create a unique and meaningful keepsake. Allow yourself to be creative and playful with your scrapbook, experiment with layouts and the many different techniques out there to bring your pages to life. You could use a multitude of materials and supplies too, like scrapbook paper, stickers, washi tape, embellishments, photos, ticket stubs, postcards, and any other memorabilia you want to include. Include journaling or captions alongside your photos and mementos to provide context and tell a story behind each page. Use the scrapbook journal as a space to document and commemorate significant events, milestones, and memories throughout your life. Memory keeping. Much like a scrapbook, a memory-keeping journal is a meaningful way to preserve the precious memories you have experienced throughout your life. It's a great way to document a wide range of memories, including significant life events, achievements, milestones, and adventures. Again, same with the scrapbook, there are so many things you can incorporate into your memory-keeping journal. Honestly, it's a really beautiful way to honour the past, celebrate the present, and create a lasting legacy for future generations to cherish. Junk journals. Moving on slightly with a junk journal, which is like a scrapbook but incorporates a mix of objects, ephemera and recycled materials to create unique and expressive pages. But unlike traditional journal and scrapbook, junk journals embrace imperfection and randomness, allowing for a playful and spontaneous approach to self-expression. You can use items like vintage pages, used envelopes, fabric scraps, ribbon, magazine clippings, ticket stubs, old photos and any other items that catch your eye will create a very unique junk journal. As you work on your junk journal, allow yourself to be creative and experimental, and remember to let your creativity flow freely. Washi tape journal. Now, this type of journal is an interesting one and a delightful and decorative showcase of your collection of washi tapes. Now, I've thrown around the term washi tape a lot this year, and if you're not sure what it is, washi tape is a type of decorative sticky tape made from traditional Japanese paper and is very versatile and comes in many different designs and colours. And a washi tape journal is dedicated to displaying and admiring the beautiful array of washi tapes that you've collected. And before you say, "Oh, I don't think I have enough washi to warrant a full journal," trust me, you will. Give it to the end of the year and then come back to me. Anyway, you can be organised and have your washi tape split into themes like florals, geometrics, animals, stripes, block colours, or any other theme you may have, or you can do it the collective way and let your creativity guide you. Knitting/crochet journal. A knitting and crochet journal is a handy and practical tool for knitters and crocheters alike to organise their projects and capture their creative inspiration. It serves as a centralised space to record details about each project, including yarns used, patterns, needle and hook sizes, and any modifications or adjustments you made along the way. You might want to include sections for project planning and patterns. You could have examples of wool for future reference and project logs for each project. As you work on your projects, you could use your journal to track your progress and keep detailed records of all your work, like noting when you started and finished a project. As you work on your projects, you can use your journal to track your progress and keep detailed records of your work, like noting when you started and finished a project, as well as how long you spent on the project. You could even include photos of your work in progress, and of course the finished project. Music journal. And the last journal on this tier is a music journal. A music journal is a great creative space for you to explore your relationship with music, document your musical discoveries, and reflect on the impact that music has on your life. You can write down playlists of your favourite songs and pieces of music, and dedicate pages to your favourite artists and bands. You may even want to create playlists for different emotions, events, or even a playlist for you and your bestie. You can write down lyrics and quotes from songs that resonate with you and reflect on how the music makes you feel and what it means to you personally. You can even dedicate pages to gigs and festivals you've attended with photos, tickets and memorabilia from the event. Include any funny stories from the event and write down your thoughts and feelings. You want to use your journal as a space to explore the emotional, intellectual and spiritual dimensions of music and to deepen your understanding of its power and significance in your life. Layer 6. You want to go deeper, right? Of course you do. You're deep into journaling culture now, because you're now a professional journaler. Practice journal. Let's start off this tier the right way with a practice journal. Yep, you heard me right. A practice journal is a dedicated space to experiment different writing techniques, styles and genres without the pressure of producing polished or finished work. The idea is to use your practice journal to brainstorm ideas, jot down rough drafts or write pointers for longer pieces before fleshing them out further. Another great idea is handwriting practice. If you have terrible handwriting, then a practice journal is a great way to improve your handwriting. There seems to be a sort of fear of messing up a journal, to the point some people don't even try it, and a practice journal would be a great way to overcome this fear. Parenthood journal. Next up is a journal that, granted, most people won't have a use for yet, but for those who are expecting, a parenthood journal is a great idea. It's a personal diary where parents can document their experiences, reflections and milestones throughout their journey of parenthood. The best way to use the parenthood journal is to write about the highs and lows of parenting, the special moments shared with your children, and the lessons learned along the way. Don't forget to document important milestones and achievements in your children's lives, such as their first words, steps, tantrum or birthday, as well as memorable family outings, vacations and celebrations. Include photos, drawings and mementos to complement your written entries and bring your memories to life. Another thing you could include is letters to your children, filled with words of wisdom, advice and love and affection to pass on to them when they grow older. It's a beautiful way to celebrate the joys of parenthood, cherish the precious moments shared with your children, and create a lasting legacy for generations to come. Bilingual journal. A bilingual journal is like the holy grail for language learners and speakers of multiple languages to practice their writing, improve on their language skills, and document their thoughts in 2 or more languages. You could write in your native tongue and then translate it into the language you're learning, as this allows you to practice both languages simultaneously and reinforce your language skills. You can also use your bilingual journal to translate texts, such as articles, poems, or song lyrics from one language to another. No, not that Google Translate way. More in a way to help improve on your translation skills. As you write in your journal, focus on expressing yourself clearly and accurately in both languages. Pay attention to grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure, and use your journal as a space to experiment with different linguistic nuances and expressions. Spirituality journal. Blessed be my chicken nuggets, and next up is the spiritual journal. Being spiritual is a hot trend as of the last few years, and while I have mixed feelings on that topic, it does however make things much easier for this old hippie. Anyway, a spirituality journal is a personal diary where you can record your thoughts, experiences, insights and practices related to spirituality and inner growth. It's used to explore your beliefs, values and your connection to the universe, nature or higher power you believe in. Allow yourself to be open and honest while you write about any practices that you do, like meditation, divination spreads, prayer, as well as any herbal remedies that you may know of. Garden journal. A gardening journal is a valuable tool for the avid gardener to plan, organise and track their gardening activities as well as the growth and development of their plants. You could use it to plan your garden layout, including types of plants you want to grow, their placement and special considerations such as soil type, sunlight exposure or water requirements. Note any observations about plant growth health or pest and disease issues as well as any changes or adjustments you make to your gardening practices. Use your journal as a space for inspiration and creativity by including sketches, diagrams and photographs of your garden layout, plants and design ideas. You could also document the seasonal changes of your garden. In addition to tracking your garden activities, use your journal to set goals and priorities for your garden, such as harvesting specific crops, improving soil fertility or creating a more sustainable garden ecosystem. Pet journal. Next we have a wonderful way to cherish memories of you and your pet. Create a bio page for each of your pets, if you have more than one, and record important details about your pet, like its name, breed, age, and any specific characteristics or quirks they have. Include any information about their health history, vaccinations, or any medications or treatments they receive. As you spend time with your pet, document your adventures together, such as walks in the park, trips to the vet, or cuddle sessions at home. Write about games and activities you enjoy together, the games you play, and the special moments you you share. You could also use your journal to create scrapbook-style pages with photographs, journals, and mementos, along with captions, stickers, and other decorative elements to make your entries more visually appealing. Conversation journal. An odd one here with a conversation journal, which is a delightful repository of memorable, touching, and amusing exchanges you've either had firsthand or overheard. It's a personalised collection of unique, quirky, and heartwarming interactions that enrich your life and make you smile. Jot down the conversation, and if you want, you can include the date, the people who were speaking, and the setting. Or to make things even more mysterious, just write down the conversations without any further information. Makes for a funny find years later when there's no context to why you and your friend were talking about woolly mammoths. If you're a writer, it's also a great creative way to help you improve on writing dialogue. Facts journal. Following the last journal, we have a facts journal, which is a place where you can write interesting and curious facts you've learned throughout life. It's like a personal compendium of knowledge, allowing you to collect and curate a diverse array of facts on topics that intrigue and inspire you. Explore a wide range of sources, including books, articles, websites, podcasts, documentaries, and conversations with others to uncover fascinating tidbits of information. You can organise your fact journal in a way that makes sense to you, whether it's by topic, theme, or random collection. Use tabs, indexes, or colour coding to easily navigate your journal and find specific facts when you want to revisit them. By keeping a facts journal, you can create a treasure trove of knowledge that reflects your interests, passions, and curiosities about the world. It's a delightful journey of discovery and exploration, filled with endless opportunities to marvel at the richness and diversity of the world we inhabit. Thought of the Day journal. Now, we touched upon this topic further up the iceberg in the form of the word and sentence of the day journal, but with this one, we're kicking it up a notch with a thought of the day journal. It serves as a personal keepsake for moments of inspiration, reflection, and introspection, allowing you to capture fleeting thoughts and insights before they slip away. This could be something you read, heard, witnessed, or simply a thought that comes to you spontaneously. Take a moment to reflect on the meaning and significance of the thought and how it relates to your life. You could also write down any reflections, observations, or emotions it evokes and allow yourself to be open and honest in your reflections and use your journal as a tool for exploring your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Childhood journal. Much like the All About Me journal, the childhood journal is a keepsake designed to capture and preserve the memories and milestones of childhood. You could be doing this for your own kids and documenting their life from infancy to adolescence, or you may be filling it out for yourself. The idea is to record the moments and memories of your child's life, whether daily, weekly, or whenever the milestones occur. Significant events such as births, birthdays, first steps, first words, all that kind of jazz are great milestones to document. And as your child grows, capture their interests, hobbies, and personal traits. Write down their favourite toys, books, games, and activities, as well as their friendships, achievements, and challenges they may have faced. This could include anecdotes, quotes, and conversations too that highlight their uniqueness. Level 10 Life Journal. Last journal on this tier is the Level 10 Life Journal, and this is a powerful way to gain personal growth and self-improvement. Inspired by the Level 10 Life concept popularised by author and motivational speaker Hal Elrod, it's designed to help you assess and enhance various areas of your life to achieve greater balance, fulfillment, and happiness. You want to begin by identifying and defining the key areas or categories in your life that are important to you. Common categories include health, relationships, career, finances, personal growth, spirituality, hobbies, and environment, to name but a few. Then you want to customize the journal with categories that align with your goals and your priorities. Next, assess each area of your life on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 representing total dissatisfaction and 10 presenting ultimate satisfaction or fulfillment. Be honest and objective in your evaluations, and use them as a baseline to track your progress over time. Set specific goals and action steps for each area of your life, and raise your level all the way up to 10. Write down your goals along with deadlines, milestones, and other relevant details. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks and create a plan for achieving them. Now, this is the type of journal I really want to try out at some point. Maybe I'll give it a go when one of my new journals arrives. Layer 7. We've reached the bottom of the iceberg with Layer 7. You've ascended downwards and become the ultimate journaler. Shadow Work Journal. First on the bottom tier, and one of my favourite types of journal, is shadow work journal. Now, what is shadow work? Well, the shadow, a concept coined by psychologist Carl Jung, is the aspects of yourself that are hidden, repressed or denied. And shadow work is designed to help you dig deeper into the aspects of your personality and emotions in order to achieve greater self-awareness, healing and personal growth. The idea is to create a safe space for introspection and self-reflection free from judgment, shame or fear. Use your journal as a container for exploring the depths of your psyche and uncovering the hidden truths that lie within. Start by identifying and acknowledging the shadow aspects of yourself that you wish to explore. These may include suppressed emotions, unresolved traumas, limiting beliefs, destructive patterns, or parts of yourself that you reject or disown. Go even deeper into each aspect by asking yourself probing questions and exploring their origins, meanings, and impact on your life. As you engage in shadow work, practice self-compassion and self-acceptance, recognizing that the shadow is a natural and integral part of being human. Letters journal. The next one is a rather cute idea, and that is the letter journal. The letter journal is a collection of letters written to either yourself, loved ones, or even strangers. It allows you to communicate your thoughts, feelings, and emotions in written format. You can write anything you want. Maybe you want to write a letter to your inner child, or your future children, or that friend you stitched up back when you were a teenager. In addition to writing to real alive people, you could also use your journal to engage in creative writing exercises, such as writing letters to fictional characters, or maybe even historical figures. Unleash your creativity and express yourself freely. Shark Week journal. Now this one is going to be controversial, and considering the other two journals on this list, that says something. Shark Week is the colloquial term for menstruation, and a Shark Week journal is so females can keep track of their monthlies. It serves as a personal diary where women can record their menstrual cycle, symptoms and patterns, as well as track their emotional and physical well-being throughout the cycle. Record important details such as the start and end dates of your period, the intensity and duration of the flow, and any symptoms or changes you experience throughout your cycle. In addition to tracking your cycle, use your journal to monitor your emotions and write about any dips in mood you may experience. Write about how you feel about menstruation and explore ways to cultivate a positive and healthy relationship with your body and your cycle. You can also write about how you feel about menstruation and explore ways to cultivate a positive and healthy relationship with your body and your cycle. Sexuality journal. I was wondering when this journal would turn up on the iceberg. Very strange, seeing as I'm the one who wrote it. Now this journal deserves its own video, something the main channel will be covering at some point, but for this iceberg, I'm just going to scratch the surface. So, a sexuality journal is a deeply personal and private space for you to explore, navigate and reflect on your sexual identity, desires and relationships. Write down your thoughts, feelings, questions you may have, and discoveries related to your sexuality. The best thing to do is to write openly and without judgment about your sexuality, and use your journal for exploring different topics and questions surrounding them, like consent, pleasure, intimacy, communications, boundaries, sexual health, arousal, desire and satisfaction, as well as any challenges or concerns you may have about it. The idea of keeping a sexuality journal is that you create a safe and supportive space for exploring and understanding your sexuality, and maybe start putting it out there on the internet. Dark Secrets Journal. A dark secrets journal is another private and confidential space, this time where you can explore and confront the hidden and difficult truths, memories and emotions you may carry within yourself. This journal is a space for self-exploration and healing, which allows you to acknowledge and embrace all aspects of your innermost thoughts and memories. Being able to use this journal as a tool for processing trauma, regrets or mistakes you've made will help release the weight of these burdens from your heart and your mind. Depression Journal. Staying on the dark side of journaling, next we have the Depression Journal, a valuable and life-saving tool for many people struggling with depression. It's basically a personal diary where you can write down thoughts, feelings and behaviours related to your depression in a safe environment. Write about your symptoms, triggers and coping strategies. Describe how depression affects your moods, energy levels, sleep patterns, appetite and ability to function in daily life. You can also track your mood fluctuation and identify any patterns or triggers that may exacerbate your symptoms. Another good thing to add to this kind of journal would be to incorporate self-care practices such as writing down mindfulness exercises and relaxation techniques to help alleviate stress and promote emotional well-being. It's honestly a great way of reclaiming control over your mental health and finding hope and meaning in your journey to recovery. Poetry journal. Okay, let's move away from the depressing and the bleak and find a happier journal. I said less depressing. I jest. I will happily admit that I'm a bit dense when it comes to poetry. Probably has something to do with my dyslexia. But for those who actually do like poetry, a poetry journal is a fantastic idea. A poetry journal is for individuals to explore, express, and cultivate their love for poetry. It serves as a library for writing and collecting poems, musings, and reflections in a variety of styles and formats. It's also a great way to experiment with different forms, styles, and techniques in your journal, such as free verse, haiku, sonnets, and spoken word. Creative fictional journal. Now, I know I briefly touched upon this idea higher up in the list, but let's delve into the fictional character journal. I love this idea as it's a great way to flex your writing skills, but also flesh out your characters from poorly written Mary Sues to fully formed imperfect people. Create their profile including name, appearance, personality, background, and goals. Try to write in their voice and create journal entries about their journey throughout life, whether it's relevant to the plot of the story. This way you can explore their backstory in depth, including childhood, family dynamics, and significant life events. Additionally, you can plot out ideas, story arcs, and character interactions, and use the journal to practice writing dialogue. Ultimately, a character journal serves as a great tool for character development, story planning, and crafting engaging narratives. A to Z lists. Ah yes, the one thing the main channel is known for, other than being degenerate of course. That's of course the A to Z list. I love lists. I love making lists of really random things, again, see the main channel, and this style of journal is perfect for those wanting to explore a wide range of topics, ideas, and everyday life. Label each double spread with a letter of the alphabet, and then use those pages to dig deeper into the topic at hand and write down important information for each item on the list. You can get creative with it by including fun trivia, quotes, anecdotes, or personal stories that may be related to add depth and interest to the list. It's honestly a fun and rewarding project that offers endless opportunities for exploration and expression. Astrology journal. And last on the list, which I honestly don't know why I left this one to the end, is an astrology journal. If you're into all the fate is written in the stars, then this journal is for you. You can include the principles of astrology like zodiac signs and going in depth on the planets and houses and why Mercury is always in retrograde. Look into the birth chart, which is a unique astral map based on the positions of the planets at the moment of your birth. Record details of your birth chart in your journal, including your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and planetary placements in houses. As you navigate astrological events and transits, use your journal to track and reflect on how they influence on life. Note significant planetary movements such as retrogrades, eclipses, and major transits, and observe how they correspond to your personal insights and growth. And there we go, chicken dumplings, the journaling iceberg. The first of many, I can imagine, for this channel. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this is technically my second channel, and for now, this channel will have a monthly schedule. I do have a lot planned for the other channel, and I really want to concentrate on getting that one into a regular upload schedule, only sometimes I'm hit with the idea of making videos on other stuff that's kinda more family friendly. It's nice to shake things up once in a while, so through the two channels, I'm sure there's something for everyone. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that button, dingle that little bell, subscribe, and all that jazz. Drop a comment down below letting me know what other types of icebergs you want me to go over. I'm always open for suggestions. And if I don't see you soon, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!